What's up guys, it's the Cheapster here, back with another Side Hustle Millionaire video. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Did I get a new shirt? Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. That's the only thing that's changed. But as for what we're gonna be investing in today, I'm gonna take that to future Kyle to explain, because I actually already got my first order right now. Hey, it's me from the future. So long story short, basically Nuscale is a company that developed what they call small modular nuclear reactors. And basically what they are is, instead of when you need to make nuclear energy, normally what we've done in the past is had very massive power plants that create tons of energy that can power entire cities and maybe even multiple cities and stuff, because they're just such big nuclear plants. And look, this stuff isn't that confusing. It's not rocket science, it's just nuclear science. But no, really, some of it's over my head, obviously, because we're dealing with pretty intense stuff. But it looks like what these are going to be with Nuscale is basically they're making smaller modular nuclear reactors that are not going to need to be these massive plants that still could power small cities and stuff, or you could link more together to power bigger cities. That's the modular part of it. And I know there is a big stigma around nuclear out there that it's, you know, fallout, it's going to create radiation and all this stuff. But if you actually look into this stuff a lot more, you realize that this actually could be a good answer to giving nuclear power. It's a green source of energy because all you're really doing is using the energy to boil water to turn turbines. So basically it's a great source of energy for the future, especially when people are trying to go green. The country's so focused on going green and stuff. And I could see this company really taking over in the industry because they're kind of at the forefront of this kind of creation of small modular nuclear reactors. So that's why I'm interested in the company, and that's why I'm going to be investing in them today. And of course, like I always say, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research on this stuff, but it's a company worth looking into. But Nuscale is a pretty new company on the stock market. They are ticker symbol SMR, but I've got pretty high hopes for them in the future. All right, welcome back. How was the future? Was it pretty good? Was crypto really down? Yeah, that's kind of what it's been like. So all right guys, I did get my first order and it was for $12. It was a double order, and today is a Friday. It's a little bit of a rainy Friday too, so hopefully we get some good orders today. So I'm here to pick that up right now. All right, got both of those picked up. Now let's go get some nuclear stock. We got to be making our home baseball field proud, because our home baseball field in Greenville, South Carolina is actually Floor Field, which is a parent company of Nuscale. So I guess them doing well helps the baseball team. Okay, it doesn't at all, but you know what, I'm gonna think it does. All right, so I'm gonna go drop this off. All right, got both of those orders dropped off. That was actually supposed to be 12, but it ended up being 18. So that was actually pretty awesome. And both of those were pretty difficult drop-offs. One is an apartment that is super cool. It's a loft here. It's an old mill that we have in Greenville that they've converted into apartments. They got cool stuff around, but it's always hard to get into that. So that's kind of difficult to get in. And then the other one was at a hospital, which that's always difficult too. So it's nice to see that go up to 18 instead of 12 when you got two difficult orders. But after that, I got an order for $13.50 to a Mexican restaurant, the place I was actually just picking up at. So honestly, that's going really well. I love it when the day starts out with, like, you just get a nice amount right from the start, because that will be at least $31.50 at this point. So that's probably at least 2 shares of Nuscale. So I'm pretty pumped with that. All right, got that order picked up. That was so quick. Now let's go drop it off, make $13.50. All right, got that order dropped off. That was actually pretty funny. I pull up and there was another car there, and I see someone getting out and I'm thinking, is this another delivery person? It was another DoorDasher actually delivering pizza. They said they couldn't decide what they wanted, so we both brought them their orders at the same time. If you're that DoorDash driver watching these videos, let me know. But yeah, that order was $13.50. I got that dropped off, and now I'm headed back up north, back to Greenville, because this was pretty south. Kind of a far drive, but for $13.50, it's hard to pass those up. So yeah, I'll head back up there. We're doing pretty well for the day. We've already got like a pretty good start just in the first hour, so I'm always excited when the first hour is pretty good. It's motivating for the rest of the night. It's good just to see that total climbing quickly, see how much SMR we can get at the end of this. Not ASMR, SMR. It is starting to look a little stormy, so we might get some thunderstorms. But hey, usually thunderstorms are good for business, so. Oh yeah, we're getting some dark clouds. All right, I got my next order for $8.50. It's not a great order, it's kind of far away, but there is no promo running right now on DoorDash. So, you know, the DoorDash game, you just gotta kind of take those. But also, I'm already here at the place, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Hopefully it's a quick pickup, and then it's a freeway drive, so whatever. All right, got that order picked up, and it is starting to look a little stormy, so maybe we're gonna get a thunderstorm. Like I said, that's always good for business because then people don't want to go out. Kind of see it over there. Ooh, that looks real dark on the camera. All right, got that order dropped off, and that was $8.50. And now I'm gonna head back kind of to where I was a little bit before and try to get some more. I did just get this warning which is never something you want to see. But I did just go out and check the tires. They look like maybe one is a little low, but they're still pretty inflated. So I'm gonna have to make sure I fill them up tonight, but hopefully I can get through the day without anything happening right now. All right, so I got another order for $5.50. Not a great order. I actually already picked that up because it was right here. Kind of did it because my wife wanted me to drive her and her friend to get dropped off somewhere because I have the car, so they were right there, so I did that. But it's not a very far order, so I just took it for $5.50, and who knows, maybe it'll be a little more. You know that DoorDash game. All right, got that order dropped off, and that was just $5.50. All right, just got another order for $9.25 downtown, and then back to this area. Check out the new lodge they're building here downtown. It's actually pretty cool. You can't really tell much on this side, but the other side's got a really cool area that goes down to the river. And it's right next to this area, which was built in the time that we've been here, which is also really cool. Greenville is really blowing up. It really is. Ever since we've moved here, there's been so much more new stuff. There's like a new thing everywhere you look. All right, got that order picked up. Kind of forgot how crazy downtown Greenville is on a Friday. Glad I was able to get that. Wasn't too bad. Now I'm headed out of here. All right, got that order dropped off, and that was actually a little bit more than it showed. I think it was like 12 bucks. I kind of forget. The way DoorDash works, you can't actually look at it until your dash is over, which is kind of weird, but it'll be down the corner, so that's how much it was. And then I got another order for $4.50, which is terrible, but it's like right here and the drop off's right there, so hopefully that's just like super smooth, super quick. Worth $4.50 then if it's like that, which they never are when you do that, but I mean, I'm just gonna take it. We'll see. All right, got that order picked up. Now let's see if we can get this order done in under 10 minutes. And time, that was 8 minutes doing that order, so definitely worth taking that one for $4.50. You're always taking a risk when you take orders that low though, but glad that one worked out. Gives you a little bit of extra. That's about maybe a third of Nuscale stock, so I'm okay with that. But anyway, guys, you know what time it is. It's getting dark, so that means it's probably gonna be drive-thrus and stuff from here. So I'm just gonna do a montage, hit you with what I make for the rest of the night. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna work. I really did wanna buy 10 shares, which may be around $15. Of course, it's a Friday, so I gotta wait till Monday, till the stock market opens to see where the price is. So that would be about 150 bucks. Not sure if I'm gonna make that tonight. That might be too much, but let's see. Here's the montage, guys. Let's see how much I can make. All right, guys, that is it for the night. That was a long night working. It is just a little after 2 right now, but I got really motivated because this is what's so great about doing this stuff. I think when you're working for something that you really do want to buy, whether that's like an investment like stocks or crypto, or even, you know, saving for a down payment on a house or something like that, or even just buying, like, you know, I would like to have a MetaQuest. Maybe one day I'll work to just be able to buy a MetaQuest or something. It just can be really motivating to make you want to keep working because you can see tangibly what that's going to be able to do by you working. So I just really do like working this way, and it really does motivate me and make me work a lot longer than I usually would if I was just looking at the number and not having any kind of specific goal for it. So I really do like that about working this kind of way. But anyway, let's talk about what I actually made and how much Nuscale I'm going to be able to buy. So tonight I ended up making $156.75, about 8 hours of work. That's pretty close to $20 an hour. Of course, that's before expenses and stuff. And speaking of, I drove 125 miles, which isn't awful, but it's a little bit longer. And I knew I was taking some longer drives today, but I was just trying to get those big orders, make sure that I made good money to be able to buy some Nuscale. So in the end, like I said, today's a Friday, so I won't be able to buy until the market opens on Monday. It was around $14 a share, so I should definitely be able to buy 10 shares unless the price like shoots up or something. But I'll probably be able to buy 11, at least that's what I'm hoping. Maybe I can buy 11. And just a side note with this, I do have to buy through a different app than what I normally do because of some reasons personally related to me. And because of that, I can only buy shares. I can't just put prices like I used to with Fidelity. So I will have to buy a specific amount of shares. So I'll probably try to buy just 11. And then from now into the future, if I ever have to do this and I have leftover money, because it's never going to be exactly the amount that those shares cost, I'm just going to put the rest of that money into a Fidelity large large cap index fund, which is basically like the S&P 500 for Fidelity. And not getting too technical, I'll just make a average cost basis for that based on every time I throw extra money into it. So that's how the portfolio will shake up, and I'll still be able to put all the money I make into the portfolio that way. Okay, I was so close to buying 11 shares. I really wanted to buy 11, but I was just going to be able to buy 10. And because of the way I have to buy, I was only going to be able to buy 10. So I did one more order just so I could get 11 shares, but here's the 11 shares I bought. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm really pumped to have this much of a share of Nuscale. It's a company I'm really excited about. I really think could do a lot of stuff for the future and could just be really cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button and subscribe to the channel to keep up with more of these and more of the portfolio. I'll be doing an update soon because I think we probably have $1,000 in the portfolio now. So I'll be doing one of those. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with that. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay cheap.
Hey, you better be saving that money. Don't you be spending it now. You're still here watching this? You might as well just subscribe. Why would you not at this point?